field and the clock.
Oh my god. I get it. So way back in 2021, we expected Mr. Dark to be like jumping, lunging, kind of make like lunging Lily, lunging Pumpkin Carver, or jumping Spider. But he came out to be a Scissor Mech animatronic, which is the first of its kind in the retail industry, which is super impressive and one of my favorite animatronics of all time. And he became the most popular animatronic of the year, selling more than an animatronic at the time. The only problem was his mechanism was not the best. Sometimes he'd work, sometimes he wouldn't out of the box. Mine, luckily, was a display model that worked straight from the get-go, and so I was able to get a really good one that works and has lasted the last couple of years. In 2022, they had Mr. Dark return. His price went up $30, so one of the most expensive, returns of all time. Usually it's $20 or $10. He came back for $30, and the reason is his mechanism was heavily improved. The quality was a lot better, and it broke a lot less frequently. So personally, I was really disappointed in 2022 because I really wanted to see a Mr. Dark type animatronic with Scissor Mech, but we didn't get that year. So I was really bummed out, and that's why I think it was one of the best years. It kind of fell flat. The animatronics weren't the best. There was a couple of good ones, like I like Nozzles a lot. Strawman and Widow were really good. But there wasn't anything to stand out like Grimm or Mr. Dark from the previous year. And then we got the leaks this year. We saw Hellspawn, which we immediately knew was Mr. Dark reskin because of his stance, the little like arms for like that. And then about in mid-July, I'd say, we saw a picture of a mechanism that we've never seen before. It was a professional type of lunging movement, like a scissor mech that lunged forward, which is I've been wanting for so long. Ever since Mr. Dark came out, I was like, this could change, the whole game for retail animatronics by Home Depot, Spirit, Lowe's, Party City, all those places. So now we have Emmeline. She's my absolute favorite of the year, probably my favorite all time. This scissor mech is just so impressive for the retail industry. It's compact. It works extremely well, and it's just great. I mean, it works extremely well. The only problem is she's a little bit too big to fit in the IC because she lunges for about 3.5 feet. So that's kind of a safety hazard, I guess, in the IC because you don't want anyone getting hurt by her. Although she does have violent hands, so that means you won't get like poked by her at all. Unlike Mr. Dark and Hellspawn, who have solid hands. So that was an improvement for sure. But she has not been in theme this year, which is a little bit disappointing. Maybe next year because she's selling really well so far. She's the most popular this year that I've seen. These are by far the most impressive Scissor Mech animatronics. They've only been out for 2 years. So imagine like even 5 years. Like 2027, they would have like Colossus type Scissor Mechs for like a 14-foot tall like Scissor Mech that jumps up taller than 12-foot skeleton that can weigh or support a lot more pounds to make the detail a lot better. Because if I'm gonna be honest, the detail isn't the best out of Spirit's animatronics. Hellspawn's better than Mr. Dark. Mr. Dark's pretty simple, but it's still not, I'd say, the best that they could do. But I will say they still are amazing, and for the price, they're definitely worth it. Okay, so prices. Mr. Dark, when he came out, was $250. Then last year, it was $280. And then Hellspawn this year is $330. And Emmeline is $280. So I'd say pretty reasonable prices. You're really getting what you pay for, and they work really well. And I think they're overall really worth it for what you're getting compared to some of the others like Martian Warrior, the Crypt Keeper, which is not even licensed, unfortunately, and Slim. Even though I like Slim a lot, he's still really overpriced and shouldn't be that price. I mean, same with Leatherface too. He's really cool, but $350. Oh, I don't like $350 for that. So there is a little bit of secret Scissor Mech animatronics that not many people know about. The Possessed Pumpkin Patch by Party City that's coming out this year is technically a Scissor Mech animatronic. Instead, it goes straight up, which hasn't been done before either. But it doesn't look as good, I'd say, as Emmeline or Mr. Dark or Hellspawn. It kind of looks flimsy because it looks like the head's really big and a lot of weight. so it kind of like tips over to the side, which is not what you want to see for your animatronics. So that's really kind of unfortunate. Also, Moonshine Bear Zombie that came out in 2015 technically has one. It goes straight up, and it's made out of plastic, so it's not as durable or nearly as durable as these two, or I guess three. So what's next for Tekky? I think would be really cool is having a flyer mech in the retail industry. So like like the pumpkin from Scare Factory, or like the ghost one. I think that'd be really cool to see for the retail industry, like Home Depot, Lowe's, and Party City and Spirit. I think they could totally do that. It'd be really amazing. So like having Mr. Dark, like how he lunges forward and up, then they could do that slower. And then when he goes to the top, he like sways up and down and then goes down like towards your guest. I think that'd be so cool. I hope Tekky makes something like that. I also like to see a Scissor Mech plus pneumatic animatronic. I think that'd be really, really cool because while the gears are really impressive and cool, it's a lot easier to manage a compressor and just a pneumatic cylinder rather than just a bunch of gears that can break and get all messed up. But it would cost a lot more. It would be a lot more expensive, probably like 400, 450. So yeah, what would you guys like to see? I personally love to see a flyer mech in the retail industry and a expansion, I guess, of these type of animatronics, Mr. Dark or Hellspawn, Emmeline. I love to see them bigger and better quality and just everything just improved. That'd be amazing. But Tekky, if you're watching this, please make a pneumatic Mr. Dark, or at least a flyer mechanism. I'd love to see that. But yeah, let me know in the comments what you'd like to see future from Tekky and Scissor Mechs, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. My name is Stolen Members. Stay scary. Here we go. Dude, they're so awesome. Like seeing more stuff like this, they're so cool. Like, I mean, tell me, look at this. Tell me I want to buy this. This is so awesome. They really make more awesome stuff like this. This is so cool. How fun to make. Emily is so cool. New Spawn so much. So crazy. Emily, guys.